presented by the Young Alumni Leadership Podcast, brought to you by collegegradlife.com. I'm Dustin Norman. Now in this video, I want to talk about the number one thing that makes people unsuccessful after they've already experienced success. And I think this is a really important concept for anyone who's a young alumni who's focused on continuing to build their success in either a leadership position, a business, in their business, in a business they're working for, or maybe just in a volunteer situation or social organization. Now, what you find is that a lot of people find success pretty easily once they understand the real principles and concepts, which is hard work, time, dedication, passion, problem solving, being able to get over obstacles, things like that. Now, the number one thing that really holds people back from maintaining that success, though, and having a prolonged experience with success is getting complacent. The people who feel that they've become really successful and they can just put their stamp of approval on something, or they don't have to study as hard as they don't have to continually learn, are the people who eventually find themselves left behind by their competitors, their partners, and their team members, because what happens is they let their ego take over their actual ability or what got them to be successful in the first place, which was the hard work and the dedication, the passion, and the ability to get over obstacles. You have to be able to control your ego and your complacency with a little bit of humility. If you are humble and you are a person who always realizes that it's a place and time to grow in your life, as a leader, you're going to continually be successful for a much longer period of time, and it's going to be easier for you to have prolonged success. Now, the easiest way for you to do this is to have listening sessions. Have a 360 feedback time with either your customers, your team members, your partners, people you're representing, anything, so that you can really hear and understand the different perspectives around you, so you can understand what's going on. It's when a leader like someone like Gaddafi or Mubarak believes that they have the perfect vision and they're not listening to other people and they surround themselves with yes men or yes women, is when they really start to see the downfall and when you really see a turn of fortune in people. So if you ever see someone who is being overly egotistical or arrogant in their leadership style, recognize that if they don't change that, they're going to eventually crumble and fall just as a successful person. Because success is not a guarantee, it's something that you can create, and it's a fleeting thing. That if you don't continually chase after it and build it for yourself, it's going to go away. So just a little tip up for you if you're working for someone, or if you're in a company, if you have a boss, if you're in a team where there's someone who is too egotistical as a leader, you may want to focus on finding another opportunity for yourself, because eventually things are going to catch up with that person and it's going to cause a downfall for them and anyone that is relying on their ability. So this has been a video on how to not allow your success to really be downfall, and how to prolong success in the long term. And it really is to use humility, to constantly keep learning, to get feedback, and to understand that success is a fleeting thing and you constantly need to be striving for it. I want to thank you for watching this video. This has been a presentation of a Young Alumni Leadership Podcast video presented by collegegradlife.com. I'm Dustin Norman. Remember, you can check out collegegradlife.com and read an article specifically on the downfall of previously successful people. And you can listen to this podcast on the Young Alumni Leadership Podcast, which you can find in iTunes. Have a happy and a healthy, and go out there and lead yourself in a new direction.